Today we're trying to figure out what is more important in basketball, 3-point shooting or physicality. Shout out to Up and Adam. I put the link in the description. He did something very similar to this, but on Madden 23. So what I decided to do was use 2K rating system and put together a roster of the best 3-point shooters of all time and the most physical players of all time, and they're going head to head. And again, I use 2K because I don't want y'all commenting, oh, you forgot about this guy, you forgot about... This is 2K rating system. So if you disagree, write them a passionate letter and send it to the 2K offices because it's not me. Okay, let me introduce you to the 3-point shooting team. The 3 greatest shooting point guards in the history of basketball, according to 2K's rating system, is Steph Curry, of course, Steve Nash, and Kyrie Irving. Surprised to see that Damian Lillard wasn't here, but it is what it is. Also decided not to put like the Steve Kerrs on here or the JJ Redick, Hal Korver's, the 3-point specialist, because when we talk about most physical players of all time, if I put JJ Redick on some of the people on that roster, he's getting 50 dropped on his head. So I specifically put all-star, superstar caliber players, at least in most cases. You understand that in a second. As shooting guard, to complete the Splash Bros, we have Klay Thompson, current Donovan Mitchell, and Ray Allen. At small forward, we have Larry Legend, Larry Bird, Kevin Durant, who always just looks so pissed off in his picture, and then Peja Stojakovic. At power forward, we have Dirk, current Jason Tatum, and Kevin Love. And now the center position. It's basically just in the last 20 or so years that we're seeing like really good 3-point shooters. So unfortunately, they don't match up to the point guard, shooting guard, small forward, and power forwards. But we have Kristaps Porzingis, current Vucevic, and current Al Horford. I know you can argue there's some people in NBA history in center position that are great shooters, but according to 2K, they rating ain't that high. Now let me introduce you to the physical team. In 2K, physicality is like a combination of athleticism, so speed, strength, dunking, all the stuff you need to be like a real bruiser. The most physical slash, let's just say athletic point guards of all time is of course Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook, and current Ja Morant. As shooting guard, Dwayne Wade and T-Mac. At small forward, we have LeBron James, Vince Carter, who should have been on the shooting guard list, but regardless, Vince Carter was the only person in the entire NBA that basically qualified for both teams. Actually, I take that back. I did not realize that T-Mac's 3-point shooting was also a 91. So him and Vince Carter, the cousins, could have all played for both teams. And we got Dominique Wilkins and Julius Erving. At power forward, of course, we got Giannis, we got Z, and we got prime Blake Griffin. And then lastly, at the center positions, we have Bill Russell, Shaquille O'Neal, and DeAndre Jordan. Prime DeAndre caught a lot of bodies in his day, and he jumped out of the gym and so on and so forth. So what team do you think will be better? We got one Eastern Conference, one Western Conference, and hopefully, if everything goes perfectly, they should see each other in a 7-game series later in the video. As we start our simulation, I want to remind you to leave a like on the video. It really does help the channel grow as we continue to do our thing in 2023. The first time they go against each other in the regular season is January 31st. So we're going to go to that point. The 3-point shooting team... The 3-point shooting team is 41-8, and the physical team is undefeated through 53 games. Strictly based on overalls, I guess that makes sense because they basically have 5 people who are 98 and above, while the shooting team only have 2. But you know what? I know you could probably make an argument that, Kenny, if we gonna have a strictly 3-point shooting team, we should lower the physicality of one team and then lower the 3-point shooting of the other. But I also still want to get the best version of all of these people. So, I ain't gonna lie, T-Mac and Vince Carter, not carrying, but they probably matter a lot because they can do both. And I guess when we take a look at shooters, usually if you a shooter, you're not that athletic. Like, yeah, KD done caught a couple posters in his career. Tatum has caught LeBron. Okay, well, I mean, maybe the first upset is happening right now. Here we go. Sim casting it. Are we just gonna see them in the finals? And are they going 82-0? That would be the first time I've ever went 82. No, we got a game. We got a game, ladies and gentlemen, and it's the regular season, so I probably shouldn't be jumping in right now, but if a team is 53-0 and they're down by 1 with 2 minutes to go, you crazy if you're not watching. I'm sorry, they're up by 1, but 2 minutes is a lot of time, especially when you have the greatest shooters of all time on the same roster. Steph Curry gives it up to Jason Tatum, who is being guarded by Bill Russell, but he looks kind of small. I guess he is only like 6'8". Him and Tatum are basically the same height, huh? But he just looks small out there. Steph Curry trying to get to the lane, passes out to Steve Nash, who passes it to Kevin. Kevin, jab step, guarded by LeBron. LeBron goes under the screen. The switch, Tatum, contested 3. I was about to say, that's what this challenge is about. Contested three-point shots going in. No, but Braun with the ball winning number 34. Don't really love that, but it is what it is. Give it back to Braun, who's guarded by KD. They going back and forth. The pick from Bill Russell. Midi LeBron James should be no good. No, they just don't have bigs. Porzingis, Al Horford, and I forgot who that, Vucevic. You probably don't want to close with two of those dudes. Al Horford should probably be playing, but they're going ultra small ball wingy lineup, which, I mean, it's got to be working to some extent because here they are in the game. They just found one of the greatest free throw shooters of all time, so I'm assuming they're going to take this lead. Oh, Dirk is in the game. I was about to, why did I not close out with Dirk at the 5? They took Steph Curry off the floor. Holy whoa. And now Bruiser, Giannis Antetokounmpo on Dirk, and Dirk gets the stop. Handband Clay with the ball. Being guarded by Dwayne Wade. Why did he look like Reggie Jackson? Why the heck does he look like Reggie Jackson? Okay, D Rose is also in the game. This is some very interesting stuff. Dirk fading through. Oh, boy, he almost put off that signature. He almost put up that signature. This random regular season game that don't mean nothing is meaning a lot to me right now. Giannis gets stops, and he pulls up for the midi. No good. Bill Russell just out-hustles Porzingis for the board, and they take the lead. I can't believe you're closing. You're closing without Steph Curry and Larry Bird on the court. Okay, Dirk with the touch again. Going against a former defensive player of the year, Giannis. He goes up. No good. Dirk with 2 post touches late in this game and 0 for 2 on those. Who gives it down to Giannis, who won a little rematches. They going head to head. They going against each other. Giannis gets to the basket and another stop. But Giannis gets his own board and get it back up. Now, luckily for them, they're only down by 3, and this is the greatest three-point shooting players of all time. So they got a chance. But man, look at Russ just sitting on the bench. That's crazy. Here we go. Steph Curry is back on the floor, as is Larry Bird. They're trying to get the ball in. They get it to Larry, who finds Steph Curry, who's guarded by prime Derrick Rose. Screen from Klay Thompson. Steph Curry, leading 3. No good. Foul that man. Yeah, hey, he might miss 2. You never know. He might miss 2. That's not a bad look for the greatest shooter of all time to get an open 3. It was a leaner. And they're not even in the bonus. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's chalked up, y'all. Good regular season game, but it looked like it's going to end with a Giannis free throw. First one's up, and it is in. I'm going to assume that is wraps. The undefeated team stays undefeated. I mean, nobody's going to put up no crazy numbers because all of them are the greatest players of all time, but a really, really good game. I'm actually not even going to stop for that second regular season game in March 27th. We're just going to go to the playoffs and hope that they see each other in that finals. If they don't, I don't know what to tell you. So whoever don't make it sucks. That's it. You know who was snubbed? 2K don't have Karl-Anthony Towns' three-point rating very high right now. Karl-Anthony Towns should be in this video as a center. Luka won MVP. Sixth man of the year goes to Kevin Durant. Bill Russell wins Defensive Player of the Year. They lost a game. So even that team, oh, you can't see it. They were 81-1. We got to figure out who they lost to. All NBA teams from LA or Chicago. Kevin Durant, sixth man of the year. And then LeBron James as well. Okay, great. Watch them if they would have lost to some team that's just not very good. And they lost to the Sacramento Kings. The Sacramento Kings put up 157 on the boys. Wow, that's a ton of points, bro. They also traded De'Aaron Fox for Klay Thompson. Oh man, it's such a bad video already. So the Warriors have double point guards. Yes, Steph Curry exists more than once because whatever. Here we go. Oh, the Bulls, by the way, finished 69-13, which is good. It ain't 81-1 good. Now I'm assuming that they should breeze through all the competition in their respective conferences. Okay. There we go. They're both up 2-0 in the Okay, they will see each other. LeBron, Steph Curry. All right, so starting lineups look like this. I'm simcast at every game. We got to get at least another close one to jump into so we can determine what's king. Athleticism or three-point shooting. Game 1, athleticism put up a ton of points. 150 to be exact. Another crazy game. A minute and a half to go, tied up, and Staples Center. Or crypto.com. No, Staples Center. And we get to watch the greatest shooters versus the greatest bully ball players of all time go head to head again. Last time it was not a disappointment, and here we are again. So they have a lineup of Curry, Nash. Oh my God. Oh my God, get out the way, Russell Westbrook, you little. Curry, Nash, KD, Bird, and Porzingis versus Westbrook, McGrady, Wilkins, Carter, and Bill Russell. Russell trying to get his revenge. He passes it to T-Mac, and T-Mac gets fouled. All right, game is tied up. Screen from Steph Curry. They love that 1-2 pick and roll. But man, Steph Curry take that same shot to tie the game last time, and he missed. He tried to get a little redemption right there. D-Rose, straight to the basket. Ooh, I thought he might have got fouled. Or maybe that was just great defense from Porzingis. Kevin Durant with the ball. What are you going to do, KD? Guarded by Braun. Run right past him. That's supposed to be the three-point shooting team, and he out there using his athleticism to get to the basket. Giannis, oh, get out the way, Dirk. You're a baby, apparently. He just got all into that basket. I mean, that's what this video is about. Pure athleticism, pure power, pure speed, pure strength. And you saw all of that in Giannis right there. Okay, Kevin, get screens from Steph Curry. Pits it up to Dirk. You know what he gonna do. Most predictable shot in basketball. And he breaking that mug, ain't he? Dang, Dirk, can we be better than that? You breaking it. LeBron with the ball. Oh, LeBron for three. No good. I'm not liking the fact that you're wearing 34 and Giannis is wearing 23. It's not making a lot of sense to me. But hey, maybe it's like a Team USA thing where like everybody plays in different numbers. I don't know. Here's Dirk again. Why is Dirk's shot tendency 99-100 and he's not getting good looks? Who created Dirk to make him bad? Sim version of Dirk good. Live action version is terrible. Bill Russell and the high tap Chuck Taylors goes to LeBron with 8 seconds to go. Floater. LeBron James is good. Putting him up by 2 with 6 seconds to go. All right, here we go. Steph Curry. Oh, Shaq is on the floor. Look at Shaquille. First time we seen him. Open 3, Kevin, for the game. Bang! Kevin Durant in the corner. Guarded by LeBron again. I'm just saying, different position, different spot. But at this point, Kevin Durant has hit 3 big daggers against LeBron in the NBA Finals. Shout out to Steph Curry for sucking in the defense and kicking it out to Kevin Durant, who hits the big shot. 1.7 to go. Who do they go to get this shot off? I'm assuming it's going to be a bad shot. That's just 2K AI. Here we go. You going to get it in? He gets into Derrick Rose, top of the key 3. He's leaning. That's an air ball. Sheesh. Hey, the shooter team get a little bit of revenge and tie the series up 1-1. Game 3 is all physicality. They're up 2-1 in this series now. This one was an absolute blowout. Wow. No way y'all just lost on your home court by 40 plus. That's terrible. Shaq gave y'all the biz. Yeah, I guess he is hard to guard. This could end the series right now. And we'll find out that athleticism, at least in the game in 2K, is more important than three-point shooting. And athleticism is winning this one. I need a big run from three-point shooting. I need 4 straight threes or something. It ain't happening, ladies and gentlemen. And LeBron James wins Finals MVP. Shooting was at a disadvantage when it came to their their center positions. Porzingis, I mean, he averaged 15 in the playoffs with 7 rebounds. Actually, let me look at three-point percentages for this team. 47% from 3 from Steph Curry, 53% from Larry Bird, 40, 44, 45, 48. Oh my God, bro. This is okay, of course it's the greatest three-point shooting team of all time, but to see it like in actuality is hilarious. And the Clippers, who won the championship and Team Physical, shot the least amount of threes. So, I mean, it kind of worked out in that instance. Actually, the Bulls didn't even make the most. They didn't even attempt the most. They attempted one of the lowest counts. Okay. Now, if I were to redo this video, I would change their shot three-point tendency to make it higher. If I were gonna do this experiment part 2, I think that's what I would do. Because like Larry Bird three-point tendency is not high. Kevin, all these guys, only other than Donovan Mitchell and Klay Thompson, everybody's like average to slightly below average. So if we redo it, that's the next step. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like, subscribe. Let me know what other attributes you want to see us go head to head.